it is. Never mind.
Yeah, we're almost there. Okay.
I'm going to refresh at the end.
Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. We have just gone live, as you could tell. And this evening, we have got Sherry Shivers, like she was in here before Lee. Oh, Lee didn't set this. I hope you guys are on a diet tonight because there's no goodies.
Lee, your name.
Hello, Sherry and Sparkle Dust and Diamonds. And Lee is in there. And Connie Griffith, hello, Connie. And Jonna Woods, hello to you. Hello, Alyssa, the diamond painting accountant. And Connie and Denise is here as well. And Michelle. I think we got everybody. And Sheila. Hello, Sheila. Everybody out there in YouTube land. We are going to turn pens for about an hour and 45 minutes. Have some good conversation. I am not going to put my headphones on so I can hear what's going on while I'm turning, because apparently when I do that, it kicks Discord out. Let me make sure. Oh, I gotta go to here, Tim in the shop, and I gotta go back here. And this helps me turn this. I've learned how to turn Discord on, which is interesting. Here, Tim in the shop. All right, there we go. All right, now it's going to be playing from Discord into the YouTube world. Hello, Kat over in Discord, and Cindy, Lee, and Tammy in Discord. We've got everything pinned at the top there if you want to join into the Discord world. That kind of good stuff. All right, let's go see. We are going to continue on with Marcia's goodie. So, Marcia, if you're out there in the world today, these are going to be your pens. And if you're watching the replay, then these are still your pens. Nobody can take them. All right, we got some stuff. This one here is a green blank. It's a Bill Durr blank from All Things Handcrafted. And that's got some purple stars and moons in it. I don't see any suns. And it's got this really cool swirly thing on the inside there. We're going to try to preserve that because that's going to look cool. This looks like a totally solid end. But again, when they're pouring in the tubes that they pour in, this sticks to the side of the wall. So there could be something inside there. These are all going to be baseball bat ends, and they're going to be a 0.46. So Marcia likes a thin pen just like Carrie. Although Carrie has come up to a 0.47 coming up in the world, right? A little thicker. Although I turned a 0.45 one time and she really liked it. Don't get it. Let me turn on my big TV there just so I can see the chat. Okay. And there is really no Monday night fights. There could be. There could be.
Well, that depends on if Catherine comes in after seeing the replay from earlier.
I think she'll love it. Okay, here we go. Blower on. Again, I really can't hear much what's going on because it's over on my laptop, and I'll just be turning. I'll let Lee take charge.
Are you really sure you want to do that? You know. Have everybody screaming for the hills. I screwed up my thing tonight. No, it's loaded up, but I forgot to switch over to the comments from the pen opening, so I got to do those next week. No, I got the pen opening. I didn't pull the comments up to pen opening, so I got to do those next week. I just pulled the regular comments from last week's Whip and Chat. But that's okay.
Just clearing the the throat of the blower.
No choke in the throat. Huh? No. No, I'm not doing a bonus video. People will get too sick of me if I have too many videos out at one time. That's my point. Oh, I already know that. There's already somebody that made that comment. Or similar too. Denise, you can't hear Tammy? You were the only one talking when I commented. Oh, Connie can't hear anybody in Discord either. So as soon as Tim gets back, I'll have to let him know about that. Well, he stopped wearing the headset because he thought the headset was the cause of losing Discord in YouTube. You guys can hear me though, right? Okay. Tammy, go get your ears checked. Uh-huh. Sure. That's selective hearing though. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not sure anybody will even hear Lenore this week. She was speaking awfully low. Hello, Pauline. Welcome into Discord. I'm doing too bad. Let's see here. What have I got? What is it? Should have been up by now. No, he's not. He doesn't have a headset on because he was thinking that the headset being on was why people couldn't hear Discord and YouTube, but we're finding that that's not the case.
You know, I think there's something wrong with this blank.
Yeah, that's just because he stopped turning for a moment.
It's like full of holes or something. Yeah, that one's weird. That one's going to be a dud. I'm going to have to get a hold of Bill and see if he can replace that one. It's like it wasn't pressurized or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are huge holes. It's almost like cheese, and it's turning really funny. If I show you this, so I'll show you on the screen. I haven't done this part here, but this green here seems to be like Swiss cheese all the way through there. Super rough end. Yeah, it happens. Ain't no big deal. Cool idea, but I think something, either the resin wasn't mixed correctly or it wasn't pressurized. I don't know which. But hey, ain't no big deal. We've all had those days.
All right. Denise and Connie are saying they can't really hear Discord in YouTube. And hello, Michelle.
And I wonder, can't hear you well either, but and I wonder if that holy stuff isn't maybe bad glitter. I don't know what it would be. But it was sort of turning like gravel. And it wasn't getting better. So that's weird. See this one here? Once I get into it, smooth as silk. Doesn't chatter, just smooth. And when I feel it like this while it's moving, smooth as can be. Yes, then it goes wrong.
Yeah, we're all only human. That's all right. He'll get a replacement. He's like Mike Holmes. He'll make it right. Hello, Sarah Ann. Huh?
Wrong one.
And for those of you that are in YouTube, yes, there is a lot of conversation going on, but it's in Discord. They're talking about dry mounting and different canvases. So we're not being silent, honest. And for anybody else who's just coming in, Tim does not have his headset on, so that's why he's not talking. And he can't hear anybody that's in Discord anyway, so yeah, that's why he's being quiet.
So can the YouTubers hear the Discord?
Last I checked, no. Hi,
Go ahead and
Candace.
type a note into YouTube if you can hear us in Discord or not hear us in Discord. I can't hear the speakers across the way. Oh, no Discord. Oh, that sucks. Hang on. Let me go check again. No reason it shouldn't be there.
Yeah, I just got done telling them that you know we are there is
I hate to leave
conversation
everybody
going on in
hanging
Discord,
out there.
so.
Around the edge, and they cut it down slick, and then just use. I use push pull pins and just put them up on my walls with push pull pins.
That's because I'm also coming through StreamYard, Alyssa.
The push pins work fine. It's just that, you know, if I'm a renter, so I prefer.
Can you hear Discord now?
Holes in the wall.
Oh yeah, you can't put all the little holes in the wall.
Sherry says no, but Denise and Connie say yes. I'm not sure what all the.
Well, they're talking about the fact that yes, they can hear me loud and clear, but not
So
Discord.
Sarah and Creations can hear some. Oh, they can hear them now. Okay. So then when I go to the other view, what happened? Somebody in Discord talk, please. Okay. Okay. Can you? So everybody have a conversation in Discord, and then let me know if YouTube can hear Discord now, because I just
Connie
changed.
can.
I have a question. What I was going to say was with the connectors, though, that just seems so easy. Just off, on, off, on. You can interchangeably. That's it is. And you just make sure that when you hang them, you have a.
Okay, they can hear you. That's good.
Is it gone for anybody else? I'd like to know what happens with that. Hey, Brenda.
Before Christmas, I was getting them in my computer. But right now they've got it over abundant. People wanting to get their Christmas things framed.
Can you hear now, Tim?
I can hear now. I just turned the blower off.
Okay. Excuse me, guys. They're saying they lost Discord again.
Isn't that weird?
Now,
I don't know.
you said there isn't. You said there isn't a save setting on that, right?
No, that I'm not using that thing there was before. I'm using just OBS.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say maybe that was it, but who knows?
And I don't know why, but Connie says it's back. Hello, Brenda Mama B Diamond Drilling. So it's the BMBD squared. BMBD squared. There you go. That's Brenda. BMBD squared.
Yeah, that's getting, I have to keep done. Right now, and it costs $74 a meter.
What are you having done?
Framing.
Oh, wow. 8 for 74?
Hello,
That's a
Marion.
kicker deal.
Store them is the way you have in the portfolio, because the dry mount that, you know, just keeps them nice.
Yep.
They're not being weighed down. Right, exactly. And I can put them up on the side, but they're not on hold.
And Brenda just says yes, sir. So I'm assuming she's talking about your BMBD squared.
That's right. BMBD squared.
And Marion Lakecraft is here.
Hello, Marion.
Hello, Candace.
Wow.
So wasn't Spangler or Drawing with Spangler awesome? Everybody see that? That man's talented, man. It's a real artist. That's cool.
Yeah, I gotta watch the replay.
Yeah, it's I'm beginning to like the community where they do things on the lives. That's fun.
Very, very much so. Yeah. Yeah.
So what was he in the Navy? Was he on a target or was he on a submarine? Oh, target. There you go.
To be military battles.
We used to have T-shirts. 40 years ago, we had T-shirts to pump ourselves up in the submarine force. There's only two types of ships in the world: submarines and targets.
Brenda says I didn't tonight, but have seen him before, and yes, he's truly a talented for sure.
I think what I like about artists like him and my buddy Raymond is they're very geospatial artists. They can take what's in their head and they can put it either into clay or drawings or something, and they've got that spatial ability to size, to place, to angle, all those kind of things that are going on in that stuff. Yeah. Yeah. My best friend Raymond is a sculptor and a watercolor artist. He happens to sculpt in clay, and then he makes bronze sculptures out of his clay sculptures with molding and lost wax casting method and all that kind of stuff. If you want to see some incredible stuff, go to Gibby Bronze, GIBBY bronze.com. I'm not selling you on his stuff because his stuff is probably the minimum $2,000 maybe. Yeah. And he's got a bear on the front of his website that he stands next to, a life-size grizzly, and it's $50,000 installed. Insane. We've never had him on this show, but him and I have been together since 2007. 2000. When did we move to Arkansas? 2007. Yeah. He actually lives in Utah. He's got a lovely wife and 7 kids, so he's a busy boy. But he makes his living as a bronze artist. He's in a lot of galleries in Santa Fe, Park City, Jackson, Wyoming. What's that place in Arizona that's all artsy? It starts with an S up north there, up in the middle. Yeah, Sedona. He's got a bunch in there. He's got stuff in Scottsdale. So he's all over the place. He's pretty. Oh, that was the right cut for this guy. Look at this thing. I thought something was hiding in there. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and that one compared to the other one, night and day. That other one's just a bad blank. You get them now and again. I've had them.
Same blank.
It's not the same blank. I'll show you. The other one is, it could be some of the same type resin, but it's got some glitter in it with some clear and some type of something there. But as you can see, something happened here. It's just really, I'm not sure if you can see that on the screen, but it's really ate up. It's like a sponge almost, like a hard sponge. Yeah, I'm not sure what causes that. I wish I knew, because then I could tell Bill exactly what the problem was, but I don't know. Let me switch the camera.
Put into it that was just a little bit off.
That happens, yeah. I mean, you figure if you make 1,000 of them, you're going to have a couple bad ones. Just the law of averages. That's right. That is correct. I know I poured a couple and I said, oh man, what the heck happened there? So I hear the voices, but I'm unable to hear right now until I turn this off.
Everybody's busy having a conversation. I'm not going to interrupt. There's no reason to. Only when there's something that I need to translate.
There it is, just a little shinier. That's pretty cool. Okay, this one's going to be fun because I have never done one of these. This is one of these blanks that looks like it has turnings in it. You know, the things we're shaving off. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but when you see it, it sort of looks like that. It might just be streamers from the store. I don't know, but awful perfect streamers. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just plastic ribbon. Pretty cool though. Let me change the camera so you can see it though, because that'll be helpful.
Yeah, that does help.
There we go. So see that? It's got those sort of stringy things in it.
Those pretty colors too.
Yeah, very
Hello,
Eastern
Emma.
looking. Is that Emma Handy?
Yep. I was just
Oh.
about to say Emma Handy's here.
Excellent. Emma, we had a question about I think it was the finger grip or something like that. So check your messages, your emails, unless you already answered Carrie. But I was getting ready to turn your pen, I think it was yesterday, and there was a question on there about 2.5 inches, centimeters. I'm not sure what it was, but it seemed awful large. It would have turned out being a 0.79 finger grip, which is really, really big. Now, if you really want a 0.79, I got you all day long. I just wanted to make sure because that may be the largest I've ever turned. Yep. Okay.
It just seems really large in her Facebook Messenger. So tell her to check her Facebook Messenger.
She's online right now.
Okay.
So cool. Yeah, Emma, check your Facebook Messenger, my friend.
It just sent
She just sent you another message.
the link to the video to rewatch.
And the link to the video to rewatch it and measure. And if you have any issues, you can also, in fact, I just detected this off of one. Somebody told me they had a 2 3/4 inches or something like that. And then I said, send me a picture of your washi tape next to your tape measure. And she was actually, the lady that was doing this other one was actually adding an extra inch. She was measuring from the end of the washi tape, but her mark on the washi tape was an inch in from where she started measuring. So once it was 1.75, brought it right down to like a 0.57 diameter. So made like a champ. Okay, blower going on now.
Okay, that's done. So I can stop concentrating on that now. Oh, I just got my video just finally uploaded. About an hour and a half. It could be any number of things. Could be the Wi-Fi is slow. I'm doing it off my phone, so it could be that. Good evening, Marcia Hargis. No, it's just, it all depends on, like I said, it all depends on your connection and what you're running off of, Hello. We were thinking of you because Tim turned the pen. Tim turned the blank. It looks phenomenal. Nope, you were wrong. Because the blue looks phenomenal. You get angry with me when I say hello. What the hell difference does that make? Thank you, Marsha. What's that?
Ah,
Marion, come on, me? I didn't get anybody started. I think this is the last. I'm not sure if this is the last of whose this is the last of. But right now he doesn't have his headset on, so he can't hear. As soon as he turns the blower off, we'll find out.
hey, Marcia, this is yours.
Oh,
See the note up there.
never mind. Now you know he's turning yours. No, he's still got the blower on, and he doesn't have his headset on. What Tim loved the pen. No, it's not, Marsha. Oh, I know
You
she'll
know, I
love
don't know
it.
what this stuff is, but it's very brittle.
This is a blank from, I think he said Bill Durr, All Things Handcrafted, and it's got shavings inside
Oh,
this
you know what I think it
the
is?
resin.
I think it's that streamer ribbon. It's like plastic with filaments. Look at that. Interesting. That's why it's so hard. It's hard plastic.
You are most welcome, Marsha. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not easy to. It doesn't look like it's being easy to cut either.
Yeah, this thing turns like hard glitter. That's how rough it is. You can feel it.
Sorry about that. I was confusing that,
It'll
Marsha,
sand
with.
off nicely. It's just making a lot of noise while it's turning.
I was confusing that with the Easter pen that the Easter colors, the pastel colors they just made for blanks.
Very interesting stuff. So here's the issue. See this? Because that's plastic, the resin does not stick to the plastic. So where this is right here, where's my little pokey thing? Can't get it real, but this little piece of plastic right here, whatever was on top of there has now flaked off. And this is coming up now, whatever that was. Yeah, you can tell it doesn't stick to the plastic because it's very shiny behind the plastic. We'll make it look great, don't worry. But this is, that's tough stuff. It's not, I thought it was turnings. In fact, what happened here, there was a piece here that flaked off. So I'm gonna have to fix this end somehow. And I'm not sure how right now because we're so far into it. But that's a tough one there. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out.
What did you do to your toe, Marsha?
I'll have to gently ease into that little chip on there to see if I can't remove it on this end here. It's going to look like a funny looking end, but it might be the only recovery because there was a piece of plastic, whatever that stuff is, ribbon, I think it is.
I'm sorry, Catherine. He can't hear you. He does not have his headset on, and he's got the blower on the turner.
All right, that's not too bad there. I think that's a good recovery. It is down to, let's see, what her finger grip's a 0.46. It's a little smaller than that, but that'll be okay. I'll give her some more finger room in here. And I think we're going to handlebar this one to get a good view into this confetti here. It's going to look pretty cool when we're done. Let's see. Let me trim this up a little bit here.
Sorry to hear
give
that,
her some
Marsha.
finger room in there.
Hey, it's not up to me, Connie. It's up to him. Boink.
This end's behaving really well. Okay, so now we got the ring here. This is now 5 1/8. So 5 1/8 will come over about a 16th there.
Easter in a pen.
Center. There's our center.
Yeah.
I swear that doesn't look like the center.
Nope. Never
So that
does.
is 2 9/16, and that is 2 9/16. I hate when it does that. Yeah,
You're welcome,
that is.
Marsha.
I swear it's a popsicle illusion, man. It looks like it's off to one side, but it's right in the center. Okay. Gosh, that drives me nuts.
Yep, we've been saying that ever since we started this whole show. It's every time he turns around and he does it, it's like there's only been 1 or 2 pens that he's ever done that to that it actually looked like it was in the center.
And Lee and I have been talking about that for months now.
See? Now you know he can't hear. Yep, they really do. Like I said, when you look at that blue the way it is in the pen, you would never know it was the blue that he started out with. Yep. It was a dark, 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 bright blue. You know, if I know that doesn't make sense, but you know, right. If he hadn't pasteled all the colors, including that blue wouldn't have fit. There was just no way.
There, see that filamenty stuff sticking up there? I'm going to shave that off, but you can see
Yeah, you had to.
how stringy that is.
Hey, Cat. Yep.
Man, I can feel chunks of that plastic coming off.
I'll relay that.
I'm going to
question
take
to
it up
him
to.
unless he
I'm going to
sees
take it
it
up
while
to
he's turning.
3,800, which is a super high speed, to take less chunks off.
Yeah, unless he looks up, I'll.
Marcia, we've done a couple of them so
okay.
far.
He had.
I think
He
we got a
did
few
look
more.
up.
We got that hot pink one to do, and we got the one with all the little O's in it. But we're going to have
Hey.
to contact Bill Durr about one of those blanks because something is wrong with the resin or the curing or something. But I'll show it to you here in a second.
Just so that you know, he doesn't have his headset on, Kerry. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure because you're in your office doing your thing. Yes.
So right now with this foreign material in here, I'm going super high speed, super slow, and tiny, tiny, tiny pressure against the blank. Just to take the smallest little pieces off I can. It's not going to break the blank. It's just I want to make it as smooth a cut as I can. And then we'll finish this off, and this thing will glisten like gorgeousness. You watch.
Yeah, this is the one with the strings in the middle. Yeah, it's the one. It's the one with the filaments in the middle or the strings. No, it's plastic. Yep. Yep.
Whew, chunks of plastic hit me in the face. Apparently, I deserve it.
Marcia says it's cellophane.
Now, what we're going to do with this one, sorry if I'm interrupting. I can't hear anything. Actually, let me turn the blower off. Make sure I'm not interrupting anybody. Yeah, it's cellophane. I noticed that. It's that stringy ribbon that you, it's the stringy ribbon that you put around presents and stuff like that. Yeah, you put it in Easter baskets. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it looks great. We just have to treat it differently. That's all. And I've never had a pen like that before, so it's just a new experience.
You're
What's
giving
that,
him
man?
a challenge, Marcia.
Me?
Or that if people were interested in it, I think you were gonna. Yeah, that's not there yet. And then I'll post it
get ready on, there's only three. Because one is taken, he gave one away, there's only three, given some interest. Well, I know, but he had like,
Yeah, we'll get it on the Facebook page, and if there's interest, we'll make more.
Yeah.
I think there will be.
if you turn a pen, then you don't have to, you can use it all year long, so. Me? Who would have taken? Oh, yeah, oh, I know.
Yep. Yeah, we got that message. Yeah, it came out really cool, didn't it?
That's just one side of it, the other side is kind of lighter, but. Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was hoping to make, understand what it's gonna be like.
It is. Yeah.
It's not, but that first one is the darker purple. So it's all, it's the same. So I get that, but I was hoping that when, because I wasn't around, all of the 810, so I missed the base part of it. But I kind of was hoping that there will be a deeper type feel to that pen.
Oh. Yeah, I think we talked about that too on some of the lives, but it just, everybody chose something different, didn't go that way, for sure.
Marsha wants to know if you've turned the 800 pin.
For you, Marcia, yes, I've done your 800 member pen, and that came out cool. I'll show you that in a second.
And
So what I'm
Connie
dealing
said
with
that
right
she's
here is I went to a super coarse sandpaper, and there's something in here hanging. See this right here? This thing is scooping. So we'll probably have to fill that with CA glue when we're done, because that is a piece of plastic that was sitting on top of the cellophane that has now filled up with sanding grit, but we've got to pull that out, and there we go. That just came out. Now that left a chunk there, so I'm going to try to finish that out a little bit. And then what we'll do is we'll leave that a hole, and then super glue will stick to that just fine. So right now it's coming out real nice. I'm using a super low grit for the first finish, just to smooth down all that cellophane. It's going to look killer when we're done. It's going to be beautiful.
And Connie says she's been refreshing for it for hours. So I'm assuming for the Easter in a pen.
Yeah, we just, we get off the live, and if we didn't do it that minute, it's like, oh my goodness. And I go, oh crap, we forgot to list that pen. She goes, I'll get it. Don't worry. I said, okay.
And Marsha.
Yeah, just keep going, Carrie. You're doing good. You're doing good. We're just, in
And
fact, the whole time we were off the live, we were watching Brandy. We were working in the shop, just prepping, cleaning, making more stuff, and all that kind of thing. So, yeah, never-ending job, that's for sure.
Marsha's
That's
saying,
okay. That's okay.
Marsha's,
Let me just say one thing. If you don't see like a new blank or a blank from a member celebration, if it's not on the Facebook, it hasn't been posted to the website. That's the benefit of being on the Facebook page. You don't have to sit there and wait. You'll know the minute it posts.
Yeah, you'll get the notification.
Facebook group, then I go into the website and import. So you can't even order it until you see people sit there and refresh all day long. But until that Facebook post, I go back to inventory, you can't order it. So look for that Facebook post, and that is when you do. That's when you run.
By the way, all these problems you see us struggle with are great problems to have. So, but we're only two people, and we're not complaining. We'll get it done. We'll just
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And Marsha Hargis says And Marsha Hargis says, "Okay, awesome." In reference to the fact that you said you'd show her the 800 member pin a couple of minutes ago, and then she said because she was because you were talking about the issues with this pen, she was saying she says she's sorry for it being such a problem, but it looks incredible.
Yeah, they're never a problem. They're a challenge because remember I only been doing this for a year and 2 months or so. So I haven't run into everything yet, but now I know this is a little bit like a Fordite pen where you want to leave it a little thicker and then sand it down because the sanding is a whole lot less aggressive than the knives. So already this thing's feeling really, really smooth. And I'm telling you, this thing is going to pop when we're done. Absolutely pop. So the cat will eat it? Oh.
On tapeworms and cat.
Oh, tapeworms. Oh, that's funny, Catherine. And so now as I'm sanding, I can feel I've got a hole here that will fill with CA glue. And I can feel one rotating right here where my finger I showed you before that we'll work around and then we'll fill the rest in with CA glue. We'll finish it down and this thing will pop like gorgeousness. But this end down on here, Mark, this had a problem here with one of those tapes being right on the end and popped it right off. So it's not the kind of stop I like to see. And this end here is a little thinner than you would like it. But you know, the blank told me what to do or how to respond. Sadly, it's not my perfect work like this end down here. It looks like a nice little thimble.
Right. But sometimes people want a certain thing and it won't work for them. And I have to say, I know you want that design, but it won't work. So I try and give other options that I know in that particular line that we've had experience with, or what I see, I have in front of me. And sometimes in the photo, you're only seeing one side. I see all four sides because it's in my possession. So I'll usually give a recommendation. If you want to do this, or Tim will say it on the line. You know, based on what I see, and I think you should do this. I put that in notes.
Hey, Marcia, did you, and you can answer this here, did you see that, the blank before that we turned the green sort of color changing green and blue kind of one? I'll bring that over to it with your 800 member blank if you didn't get a chance to see that, because that, woo, man, that thing turned out
Marcia
great.
says also that it's okay. I'll use it for the single placers as I don't use it near as much as my multi-placer.
Right, cool. It's going to look great. It's just a little different. It's like me. I'm great, just a little different.
Not only that, but he's a legend in his own mind.
I'm telling you, every single morning I get up and congratulate myself and autograph my nightstand. You made it one more day, Buster. You're lucky. That's what I say. You made it one more day. Good job. Somehow you didn't get shot yesterday. Of course, I don't live in Chicago, so you know. No, you don't work at Walmart anymore because I can't afford you to be at Walmart when we got this thing rolling. All downhill from there.
Figure it out.
Marcia says no. I just came in to soak my foot twice a day. No, I just came in. I have to soak my foot twice a day, and I have my grandson all day.
Well, good. Before we fill those with the CA glue,
And then she said, I was just hoping you were on my turning.
this is your 800 member pen. It's a little dusty, been sitting in the shop all night, but it looks really, really cool. Look at the lines and that. And this right over here, that's clear with the green and the gold in there. My goodness.
It came up early for this, it's like, she went the rose pastel, so it's really, seeing the pink on the bottom, it's really.
And then this was your blue and green sparkly iridescent. I'm not sure what you call this, but it's got this deep mica effect with sparkle in the green. It's pretty cool. Yeah. You know, we should show this to Berta. This is almost Seahawk colors. Yeah.
Marcia says, oh my goodness, it's stunning. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out well. What's that?
Which one of her pens is that?
That was the
Blue and green.
green iridescent one, and the I gotta look back over. Oh, the 800 member.
Marcia said she called it her Mother Earth pen.
Yeah.
Well, with the blue of the sea and the green of the land, yeah, that's not a bad description.
I didn't get it, sorry. Neither did. I did. Oh, what?
I can feel something here, but I really can't see it too well. Oh, there it is. All right, there's that one. And I got that one right there. So I got two of them. Okay. Let's get out a little bit of CA glue here. Let's use the medium. All right, let's fill this one in here. You can hardly see it. Oh, there it is.
Oh, I didn't know she did off. I really did fine.
All right, there's that one. Let's spray it to seize it.
I'm surprised we haven't sent it to bed yet, Tammy. I already did earlier. Yeah.
All right, that one is good there. And I got a little one right there. And this one, that one's going to have to be thin glue because it is barely anything.
Well, in all fairness, I said I need to log in because it live. And he did let it say bye. So. Yeah.
Hey, I let you say goodbye.
Everybody.
I let you say goodbye. You didn't have to say goodbye to everybody 3 different times.
Well, that's so,
Oh, you guys are killing me.
yeah.
Too funny. Okay. So we'll let that, we got a big booger there and a little booger there. So we'll let that sit for a few minutes and seize up really nicely. And let's see, we showed her that. We showed her 800 member. So check this one out, Marshall. I'll get back with Bill for you on this one. This one has the moon and the stars glitter in it, sort of green with this swirly stuff. But something went wrong with this green resin because it's got a bunch of holes in it. It's almost like a very hard sponge, like coral. And as I was turning it, I was noticing it. It was very odd. And I'm not sure if you can see those dots in there that are like air holes or something. Not sure what happened. Just, you know, bad batch of resin or something. Not sure. The other green one was perfect, so it wasn't that. But I'll send this to him, and he'll get you a replacement, and then we'll turn that and get it out to you for sure. Yeah, not sure what happened to that one. That was a weird one. But as I was turning it, it was like, man, this is crazy. So while we're entertaining the troops here, this is the next one we're going to do. This is snowflake and hot pink with clear. This is going to be the bomb right here. Thing is going to shine right up. And you know, as we cut this off, we're going to lose this little piece over here, but we're going to have that wispy piece right in the middle. That's going to be really neat because I can see this is just on the edge here, and it'll just be natural to take that right off, and we'll have this big reaching arm in the middle. Yeah, super glue stinks tonight. And this is the lime colored, mint green color. I don't know, with all the little O's, purple, blue, red, white. Yeah, pretty cool. So we'll get to those in a second. Let's see. I think, yep, that is cured. So now what I'll do with this super glue thing is I will get it over here, and I'm just going to knock the high edges off. Just to get it down to sandable. So I won't even actually touch the pen because I really don't want to mess with that surface too much. Sorry, Tammy, was that for me?
Yeah.
I couldn't hear you. I was banging over here. Go ahead.
So maybe you have to remake the series about the one was not, something was wrong with it. Do you have to read all those?
No, Bill will just simply send us another one. And if he doesn't have any, I'll just say, hey, contact Marcia and see what she wants for a thing, and he'll just replace it. He's super cool that way. Yeah, things go wrong. I've even had one of his just shatter. Who knows why? And he just sent us another one. Yeah, he's super cool. I mean, that's part of the business of making profit. You make the profit so that you can take care of problems and run the business. Same thing with I have, and there was no fault to anybody else. I have broken blanks right on the lathe, and it wasn't anybody's fault. And I just said, well, I'll buy that blank and we'll get another one and replace it and get it turned. So. Yeah, I mean, it's just part of doing the whole deal, And now we'll sand it down again.
I still get a kick out of that one blank that got so warm that it bent off the.
Yeah, there was something wrong with that one. That was like not mixed well or something. Wasn't cured.
I thought for sure that was going to shatter.
Yeah, that was a weird one, wasn't it? Oh, whose was that?
I don't remember.
Because it turned out fantastic.
Yeah.
But man, it was scary there for a bit. We were hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, it bent and it went flying off the lathe.
Yeah. Gave you a heart attack. But hey, that's the fun part. That's you learn, and I remember that it would bend, but we straightened it back up. And then we eventually got it to the point where it was good. And then I put it in the oven to cure it once it was all done.
Yep.
And it worked like a champ.
It worked well.
About what?
That it didn't break.
Yeah, I was shocked it didn't break either.
Body
just bent
armor
enough
time.
to slip off. Yeah, it just bent enough to slip off.
Marcia says body armor time.
Body armor time, yeah. Now, what's funny is even though these things are spinning really fast, the minute they fall off the lathe, they just fall. They just stop, which really shocked me. I thought it would go flying somewhere, but there's no outward centrifugal force momentum stored when you're turning it. Yeah, so it literally just falls. Now, if you had a big chunk of wood on there and, you were 10 inches out from the center of the lathe, you've got a bit of centrifugal force that has to be dissipated somewhere. It might be just through the air. It might be hitting something, who knows, but it's got to be dissipated somehow. So this will turn out really good. I can't even feel this bump here now. It's like fully gone. Same thing down here.
That is good, Marcia says.
Yeah.
It's good. It's very good.
Did I hear Catherine in there earlier?
Yep. She's here.
Hey, Catherine, welcome in. Did you get my message about the M7 size of that hole? It's in the general chat. The thread on those inserts for the diamond painting tips is a M7 times 0.75. 0.75 being the thread pitch. Yes, it is. It's not 1/4 inch 20, not 1/4 28, nothing. It is a weirdly weird thing. Yeah, it's metric. I mean, it comes from China. It would be metric. Yeah, it's metric. Yep. Well, what I know is it's an M7 with a 0.75 thread per inch pitch. Yeah, that'd be good. Very exciting. There, I could hear that. There's that little girl voice again. I love it.
There's that excited voice again.
Yep, I love that. Oh, that's so exciting. And you'll tell her, that's okay. I'll keep doing it that way even when you leave. Thank you for noticing, but you know, I've considered your input and disregarded it. Just say, unless you want to come down here and live my life, then, you know, butt out.
Probably saying certain things that I do is bonkers, but my craziness, there is a system to it.
Yes.
Marcia wants to know if the lathe has to be set different for the screw-in tips.
You know, Marcia, I don't know yet because I haven't experimented yet. I need to get some inserts. I mean, there's a couple things going on. I got to re-drill the ends on this one because we cut a little bit off. But there's a couple things going on with the screw-in inserts. One is I've got to figure out how I'm going to screw the insert in. I don't trust the resin to be strong enough to be a good player long term with the resin because the tip is metal and the resin is plastic, so the tip is stronger than the resin. So hang on 1 second, Catherine. So if you were to misthread the tip, let's say one of our customers has a little bit of maybe some creeping Parkinson's or something like that, and they're trying to put one of these screw-in threads into the end of their pen, and they are shaking a little bit. If they twist it in while they're shaking and misthread it, then the whole thing is screwed and the pen is worthless. So, and the other thing is we got to make a bigger hole for that screw-in insert because as you can see here, let me grab one real quick. It's a much larger hole than the current one that we're putting in. So this is a screw-in tip, and as you can see, that hole is larger. Now, I think what Catherine did is I think she actually tapped that hole with a, I think it was a national course, wasn't it, Catherine? 1/4 inch national course. And that's not what this thread is here. She probably got it in there, and it's probably going to stay really well. But every time you take it in and out of the plastic, you're going to be ruining the threads that are there. Right. And this is not the 1/4 inch national fine that I thought it was. It's actually an M7 0.75.
Interesting. I have to first with the national fine 28.
Won't work because I've got it.
Good question, Tim.
Yeah.
The threads, screwing tips drop.
I have not yet.
The one that you have some. Yes, you ordered some.
Oh, I did order some off of Amazon. These ones right here, I'll show them on screen. These are screw in where the inside thread here is actually a 1/4 28 national fine. And the outside is just a regular screw thread that you would screw and glue down into the end of the pen. And again, you can't use a very thin pen because that's a pretty thick piece. But it won't be these because I've got to get a different insert. And I'm talking to China now to figure out what that is. But I've got this little feeler gauge here, Catherine. Let me see if I can pop this sucker out here. Yep. Yep. Yep.
And I could not screw it in wrongly if I wanted to.
Right. I understand. But I don't want to buy their pen. I want to figure out an insert to use this tip. And this is my little feeler gauge to tell me what the thread pitch is. And it matches right up with a 0.75. And this is my metric feeler gauge. I've got a standard one too, but that just tells me what that thread pitch is. Anyway, so I've got to drill. So I got to turn the pen on the 7/32 hole that we're using now because I don't have a larger bushing. And after I'm done turning the pen, I have to drill out the end of the pen to make a larger hole for the insert. And then on top of that, I need to glue the insert in a very square manner so that the tip is perfectly straight out the end instead of slightly crooked, because you'd notice that. So it is a quandary, and I'm at the point right now just guessing, but every pen like this that would have screw-in tips would be about $100 pen just from the labor and the parts. So I'm not sure that's a worthwhile venture, but we'll keep trying to reduce that cost to see if it makes sense. I don't want to do that because I don't trust it. Yep, I understand. And again, right now the standard is the push-in tips. And people are used to using washi tape, hot glue, Teflon tape, whatever they're using to keep those tips in. So it's hard for me to steer off the standard until I have a solid solution. And although you're correct, Catherine, you can tap that thread in there. And number one, you got to get the tap perfectly square to the unit. And you have to trust that no client of yours will ever misthread that plastic, because once they do, the end of that pen is done. So not that you can't do it, I just don't trust it in the long run. Okay, I'm going to turn now. I'm not going to be able to hear because I'm going to turn the blower on.
Well, I couldn't get it in, Marcia. As soon as he's up, I'll read it to him.
Look at that clear coming through already. It's going to be a very dynamic pen when we're done.
What did they give you for the tremors, Marcia? Only because of the fact that I'm also diabetic and I'm starting to have handshakes, hand tremors. You got to look up the med. I'm kidding. Yep. I'm actually insulin and pill. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, you don't have to go get it, Marcia. That's okay. You're known off the top of your head. That's all. I'm still at 9 point something. I'm still at 9 point something. I'm at 70 units. My problem is I'm taking so many different meds. It's like I'm getting tired of taking meds. I want to do something to actually fix the problem. Well, it usually does. That's looking awesome, Tim. That's looking awesome, Tim. What do you know? That actually looks like it's almost half. It really is. I believe this is one of Marsh's pens still. As I believe this is still one of Marsh's pens.
So here's what's happening with this blank.
Go ahead,
So
Tim.
I got a couple of really cool pink arms stretching out here that if I go too much deeper, they're going to disappear. And they're all rooting from this little explosion right here off of this trail. So I'm trying to figure out what to do so I don't lose all that. And I swear it crossed my mind to trim it down just a little bit more to make it thinner, because these are pretty small grips for Marcia. But just finish the whole thing off like a glass tube so that you could see inside there.
Cool. Might be worth a shot.
I hate to cut into that thing because I'm going to screw up all these little tentacles. Thank you, Catherine. But I think when I'm done, there's like this explosion coming off of this big pink thing here. There's a thing in the middle there that I can't really see into well, but there's this arm coming off right here that leads these big 3 pink tentacles that are swirling around, and one little tiny one in the middle.
Marcia says it works for her.
I think that's the viewability of this particular blank. And I'm like, geez, how cheap is that? I just made a couple of ends and I finish up the middle. It's like, you know, I feel like I should do something to it, but I think I'm going to screw it up if I do.
I was going to say, what about skewing it?
No, I don't want to cut into it. Yeah, I don't want to cut into these. And these are, if I spin this to the side and you look at them, you can see they're right on the edge. So if you took another tiny bit off of there other than sanding, you're going to lose those tentacles. And I think that looks cool. So I think I'm going to measure the finger holds here, see how we're doing there. No question. No question. I got to skinny the finger grips down just a little bit because they're right around a 0.50. But let me turn the blower on here for a second. Perfect there. Perfect there. All right. Okay, we're just going to finish this one up then. I'm going to turn the blower off so I can hear everybody. I feel like I'm cheaping out. I feel like I should do something to it.
Well, people are saying they still can't hear Discord, so you might as well just throw your headset on.
No, I don't have my headset on.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They're saying that they can't hear it anyway. They can't hear Discord anyway, so you might as well throw your headset on.
Oh. But you know what's funny is as I'm sitting there looking at, I can when people talk in Discord, I can see their voices register on the meter.
Huh.
And I don't know why. Whoever just spoke, I just saw them register on the meter. I think it was Kat.
That was, yep.
Yeah, and I see your voice registering on the meter.
But
I'm
they're
like,
not picking it up.
I don't know why.
Right.
Let me reset that real quick. I'll choose that again. Okay, let's see if anybody can hear anybody in Discord now.
Hi, everybody in YouTube land.
Can anybody hear Kat? She said hi, everybody in YouTube land. One of these
Did they
days,
hear?
I'll figure that out. Or everybody come to Discord. Okay, here we go.
Michelle said hi, Kat.
The cheapest effort I've ever done. I swear, I sit and look at a blank and I go, I could do this, I could do that, I could, make it look good here, make it look good there. But this one, I'm just like, no cut that I'm aware of that would cut into those would make it worthwhile. And most people might not notice. They might go, hey, look how fancy that's cut. But I think you're going to see this one a lot more once we get it all tightened up.
Well, Sherry heard her. And Marcia heard you.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, maybe we got it then. Maybe I got to flip that little screen once in a while. Yeah. Got to flip that switch every once in a while.
Do you believe in magic?
Little Barry Manilow. Yeah. He's playing at the Westgate there in Vegas now. He's got a gig going on there. He's about 80 years old, and he's still got it. He was just out there in Vegas literally 2 months ago. Yeah. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Probably needed the money. Yeah. He probably needed more money. He's like, geez, I'm living too long. I need more money. 80, I think. He's around there. At the Copacabana. Do. You can get a banana at the Copa.
Yeah, he's 80 years old. He was born June 17th, 1943.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's what I said, 80 years old.
Well, if he's not 80 yet, if he was born in June. Oh, that's right, 81. What? Duh. Math is hard. My mom says to me, I'm 87. Why am I still here? Oh, man. Dang.
Do you
That's
believe
no
in
fun.
magic?
Sorry to hear that.
Do you believe in magic was actually originally done by Lovin' Spoonful?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Way back when. You're right.
Yeah.
Dang. Lovin' Spoonfuls back in the 60s. No, you don't. You feel as old as you did an hour ago. Come on. Right, right. That is right.
Yeah. They appeared on Ed Sullivan in 1967.
Yep. I was just a little boy.
I was only 6 years old.
I was finishing up the first grade. Yes, you are.
Yep, you are.
From what? High school is 79 for me. Nice. So you're just a couple years ahead of me, Cindy. I graduated in 79. Yep.
80.
1936. What's the most dreaded day? Summer solstice? What's that?
Okay, they just changed it. The last 2 years, they changed it.
What's the most dreaded day?
Income tax day.
Oh. Yeah. Doesn't work for Australia very much, though. Okay, here we go. Ready for the unveiling?
Okay, Marcia, prepare yourself.
Bang! That was right. Dude, that is so cool. Go, Marcia, go. Big 7-0. Yeah, BMB squared. Marcia, that came out good. Wow. Wow. That is cool. Let me flip it over to the.
And that's exactly what she says. Wow. Love it.
Yeah. Don't know why that camera got jacked, but there we go. And now this is going to make it crystal clear glass. And I'm going to take a little extra time on this to buff this up to a pure glass sheen.
What time we go until, Tim? Oh, you can't hear. He's got the buffer running. He got the buffer running.
Woo! Man, this looks like a rod of ice. Pure crystal ice.
Yeah, I do.
Made of the finest water.
Told you.
Ready to be shaved into a Hawaiian ice.
I've been doing this a while. I know.
I mean, it's got snowflakes in it. It's got to be ice, right?
He can't hear you yet. He's got the buffer running.
That was the right thing to do.
Now you
Stop.
can ask him. He shut it off.
Stop and not screw it up. Look at that. I'm telling you, that is wild.
You had a question, Tim.
Is that chalk you put on those on the buffer?
No, it's grit. This is a coarser grit to go on here because what I'm doing, this is actually coarser than the polish that I use at the end on the other lathe over there. But this, what I'm doing is I'm holding it at a 45-degree angle while I'm doing it because I'm trying to polish off the things that go around. You know, you never get rid of all of them, but you get a bunch of them. So I do it at a 45-degree angle. So this gets rid of those. And then this one is even a higher polish than the polish I use over there. And I do that at a 45. So I'm doing it this way and I'm doing it, you know, at a 45. So I get rid of most of any of the works, any of the scratches.
I never see you use the third one.
No, because that's got beeswax in it. It's just for wood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, beeswax would do no good for these guys.
Oh no, you put film on.
You certainly would do that. You got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna find out.
Good night. See you around.
PM here, and I gotta get up by 3:30.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Berta.
See you around.
Thank you. Bye.
What time are you planning on calling it a night, Tim?
Okay, so it is now 11. Oh, I think we can. What time do we put that in there? We put that in there at. What did we pour before? Oh, we poured that Majesty Magic. So then we poured that at, must have been what? 4:45?
4:45, I think she said.
That's right. And it should come out 9:40 or 8:45, which is hour and 15 minutes to go. So let's take that out and see how it came. Everybody remember how I stirred it up?
Looks pretty good.
Unfortunately, I think I need to,
You need to change your camera angle for one thing.
yeah, the problem is that for some reason OBS is only recognizing 2 cameras. So I'm going to unplug the buffer, plug in the mixing bench. And then I will go to the mixing bench view. And
There
I
we go.
will, yeah, I've got to deactivate it and reactivate it. There we go. That's the new view.
Oh, it didn't hurt that bad. It was only a quick flash.
Yeah.
I don't have to, thanks.
That's exactly what Catherine will tell her sister. I don't have to. Thanks. Thanks for your advice. We thought about it. No, thanks. That's it. No way. Catherine, you be you, sister. That's what makes you you.
Who is all?
To me, I am disabled, and she said slow, and I said no, you're slow.
No, that's when you tell her, "Hey, I may be slow, but I'm a lot smarter than you are."
Nope, you don't play that game. You simply go, I've considered your advice. No thanks. That's the power. I've considered your advice. No thanks. Or after giving your advice tremendous consideration, no thanks.
Yeah. I wouldn't be that nice about it. I'd just say thanks, no thanks.
That's it.
That's what I said.
Well, you want to be diplomatic about it.
No,
At least
that's
I
what I
do.
mean. I wouldn't be that nice.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I would be not, no, either. Nope. What should say?
Yeah, Mark, I did. Thank you.
Okay.
You like the equal
Oh, absolutely. How about you?
No, I still don't trust you.
I love it.
We know it's stupid. But it fits.
Okay, I can't hear you now. Just say I'm sorry.
But it fits.
Oh, I got to turn the blower on here. Ouch. All right, that's clear. Good to go. All right, keep on sawing. All right, all the noise makers are off. Let me blow them off. Easter pens are, oh, look at this. Dang, that's going to be cool. Let's see. Let me get a flat thing here. Yes, this is the Majesty Magic or something like that.
Is it the blue Catherine? That's what it is.
Okay.
Everybody's got
The Catherine Hausman or the K. Hauserman line of pens at Leopard Leatherworks will not contain blue. But you got to admit, Catherine, this is gorgeous and it matches that Dakota beautifully. If you don't like blue, you don't like blue. That's okay. But look at that, babes. Majesty Magic.
Oh, cool.
I'm telling you, we are getting better and better because that is just, oh, look at the storms in here.
Let me bring it up.
Blue and purple and silver and white. This is so exciting to me. My goodness.
Yeah, it's gonna look nice.
That is incredible.
Here, let me see.
Marsh says, I can't wait to show off my new pens.
I got to tell you, Marcia, bomb.com. You go, girl.
I think I can hear a pen drop in my new pens.
You want to go put it in your new photography studio?
It's too
In
dark.
here,
I
I
have to
mean.
put it
Excuse me.
Okay.
So I had to do. I think most of the Easter pens are.
Tell Carrie Easter is sold out. Can't pre-order.
Easter is sold out.
It's so
Yep, the pre-order sold out.
So
Oh, wow.
obviously, we'll probably put 5 more up there and we'll pour them again. We could probably pour them right now. What are we pouring right now? Anything?
Nothing.
So let's pour some more Easter.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do that right now.
More up there.
Okay, so these here can go in the oven. So go ahead and sit them above the oven. I'll put them in a minute. Or
Here, let me take a picture. Will you
oh, I
please
thought you
just
did.
come-
I thought you did already.
No.
Come on, girl. Man's got to work. That'll win me points. You watch. I'll show her who's boss.
Yeah, I'll make them.
Okay, I'm gonna make sure that the police know that the hammer was on the bench.
So for Marcia, we got this one to do here, and we got these done tonight. Karen, look at this one here. Oh, she's gone. Oh, you got to check this one out. So I sat and looked at this thing for almost 2 minutes, trying to figure out what design to put on it. And any design that I would put on that would screw that blank up.
Yep.
Is that amazing?
Marcia
Marcia
says,
like it?
"Yippee!
Marcia
I love
loves it.
watching the
But wait till
pouring."
she sees it.
I know.
That, I mean, in person, that is
Give me that.
amazing. Amazing. I
Yeah,
almost
just
kept
make
that
sure,
one, Marcia.
Marcia, you're sitting down when you open it up and look at it.
Right. Marcia, I don't think Marcia has Discord. I don't see her in there.
No, she's in YouTube.
She's in the YouTubes. Which I'm gonna
Jennifer
put
Wiggins
these- I'm
says,
gonna put these in the
"Beautiful."
oven right here.
I can do it here. I can't do it.
Okay, those are in the oven.
I know, really.
Those look cool. So cool. All right, so let's mix up a batch of Easter. Although I will say one thing, I'm going to put a little less blue in there.
Well, that'll make Catherine happy.
Not really, because it's still got blue. What's up, babe? Yeah, one more. You want me to make 2 batches or 1? Well, that just sold out in about 4.5 seconds, so it seems sort of popular. You know I'm killing myself here because I'm the one that's got to turn them all.
You're the one that wanted to hurry up and get into that beige.
I did. My own fault. I got to stop acting on impulse. Yes, Catherine.
I was right when I said you need to make the bed a little bit lighter.
Yes, absolutely.
See, I didn't think so. I think the blue looked perfect just the way it was.
He did beige. He did beige, I thought. The beige.
Marcia wants to know about the new Spangler pen.
What about the new Spangler pen?
I don't know.
Oh.
Marcia just said, Lee, ask about the new Spangler pen, please.
I don't know anything about a new Spangler pen. I know we're donating one. I don't know what color it is. I'll talk to Carrie. I'm not sure what color it is. Okay. Let me get the recipe out here for what you got, baby.
Oh, man.
I hit my arm of the couch, my shoulder. went-
Oh man. I gotta rub you. I mean I have to touch you. Oh.
You might have to do the zapper again.
She said
Giving her a
the red with
massage.
yellow. She said the red with yellow dragons.
Down a little bit.
Oh, he's with Carrie at the
Okay,
moment.
we will.
We'll have to wait a minute.
All right, let's go. Let's get the recipe out here.
She says the red with the yellow dragons.
Okay, so we need beige. We need Sibafu green.
What's red and yellow dragons?
I don't know.
Yellow and red or yellow dragons.
What's yellow and red dragons?
Marcia was asking about the Spangler pen with the red with the yellow
Oh,
dragons.
yeah, the Spangler. Oh, okay.
That was for the Lunar New Year for
Yeah,
Alyssa from Make Arts and Crafts, her event for the Lunar New Year. And that was just an event pen that you could purchase just like you can for Dakotathon. That was her event pen. So we just changed the colors around, but it's the same thing as a Spangler pen, but it's different colors. And because the last Spangler event, Brandy was the host, she says she loved purple, and so we had made one backwards, so we gave her green dragons with purple background, and she was showing that on the live tonight, but I don't know if you could see it very well.
oh, yeah, beautiful. Yeah.
Nah, she was having an internet problem.
She was having an internet faux pas.
Watermelon. and
So,
coy yellow.
But that was those, and you could just do any colors. I mean, it was cool. I saw the mold, and then I asked Kara, I go, do you need any more sponsors for the Spangler? Because I found dragon mold. And she goes,
Marcia wants to know, okay, so how do I get one of those also?
I told you she wanted one.
which? The yellow and red?
What? Which ones? The yellow and red or what? Which ones, Marcia?
Purple and green. She did the Spangler pen. Yeah.
The red with yellow she wants.
Oh, that's Lunar New Year.
She did the Spangler.
Spangler is
She did the Spangler.
Spangler is yellow with green. Red dragons with yellow background is Lunar New Year. So which does she want?
Well, she had said the red with the yellow dragons at one point. So hold on a minute. Let's get this straight. Marcia, what pens do you want?
Make two of those or one?
You had
gonna-
3 choices,
No.
apparently.
You make two or one?
I mean,
YouTube.
Okay.
We have one. Someone had ordered one, and so we made 3 just in case. So I have one, and I can list it and add it to the inventory and reactivate the listing. But I need to know if she wants the red dragons with the yellow
Well, the only ones
background.
we have are red dragons with the yellow field.
Right.
So that's all we have.
Yeah. Well, we have another.
So that's what you get.
I thought you said you had a green Spangler, but she has one of those. She
I
sure don't want
yeah,
those.
she don't want a green one.
No, she has a green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the Spangler pen. Show that for a second. That's the
So
Spangler.
here's one, Marcia. This is the Spangler pen, yellow with a green field. Yellow dragons, green field.
The other one that you're referring to with
You're referring to this one here.
I have one of the green ones, she says.
yeah, she wants
Yeah,
that one.
You're referring to this. Look at this red with the yellow field.
Okay, I lied. I thought she was talking about one like Brandy had, purple one.
No.
I'm confused. She said Spangler, then she said yellow.
She said, okay,
Right.
so I want, she says, okay, so I want red one.
Okay.
Red one with the yellow field. Copy that.
So she wants the one like that.
She wants the red one with the yellow field.
Okay.
Those are the three that I made.
I'm confused. Wait, there's too
No,
many
no,
people
She
talking.
wants a Spangler pen, red dragon, yellow field. Those are the three that I made.
That's what she's saying. Yes.
That's
that-
what Marcia wants.
Thank you, Lee. So there's too many people
No
talking.
confusion at
and I
all.
was getting confused. So yes, okay, got it. I have one. It will be ready tomorrow.
That's why I had said to everybody, hold on, let's get this right from the horse's mouth. And I had asked her directly, and I was just
Yes,
waiting
thank
for
you,
her
Lee.
response.
There were too many people talking, and I was getting confused. So I want to be sure I understood correctly. Thank you, Lee.
Sorry.
All right.
It's all right. It's just too many people were
Everybody just so
trying to
excited.
help Marcia, and I'm sure she appreciates that, but it gets confusing. So thank you, Lee, for confirming.
You're
that.
welcome.
And I have one. So let her know I have one. I'll have it tomorrow. I'll check the listing and I'll send her a Facebook message.
Am I not seeing my? Oh, here it is. Okay.
She says
I
she
knew it was
has
there
one. She'll
somewhere.
check it tomorrow. She'll send you a Facebook message, Marcia.
Beautiful.
Okay, thank you, Carrie.
You're welcome.
I think she can hear you, but I'm not sure because you got a mic on, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so she should be able to hear you.
Oh, that was watermelon? I put coral. Oh, well, close enough.
Close enough.
I got to change the inventory on that listing. So if you want to let people know I guess, can YouTube hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they can.
So if you were interested in Easter in a pen, I am now advancing the inventory 10 more. So they're going to be 10 up there in just a minute as soon as I sit myself down to add it in.
All right,
So-
count down to from 3 minutes, people, and in about 3 minutes you'll have another chance to get the Easter in a pen.
And I will update the Facebook post first. So let's make it 5 minutes just to be sure. But you can have your websites up if you're interested in grab one. You have another
And
opportunity.
if they all sell out, all it means is you get yours first before someone else, but we'll make more.
Yeah, that's it.
No big deal.
So 5 more minutes, you'll be able to get you'll be able to get in on the next round of Easter in a pen.
And I'll check back here.
And then I got to tell you, for a while we're gonna have to stop making blanks that are cool because I got to catch up.
Well, that means if you got to stop making blanks that are cool, that means we can't do any color choices.
Well, I mean, we'll do some here and there, but man, I can't do the things we're doing now because I love this more than you do. I promise you, except Catherine. I don't think I love it as much as Catherine. She got the market there.
Yeah, so we have some beautiful blanks that we
Okay,
have
so I need
from Cocoon that we're
530
adding to the inventory.
30
That
of
we'll
that.
be doing that while he turns. So we will be getting more inventory. It just won't be our own creation.
535.
Unless it's an event pen that we're sponsoring, then
Hey,
dum,
doesn't matter
dum.
where they come from. It's the turning.
Exactly, Lee. That's a hit on that's a nail on the head.
What's the problem?
Just that it's not so much where the blanks come from, it's your turning.
Oh,
Don't make the
you
head
guys
bigger,
are
please.
so kind.
All right.
I don't know how to be kind. I just know how to tell the truth.
Well,
when
I
it
gotta
comes to
go.
things like
You
that.
know what?
I got work to do.
And it's so funny is for literally our whole married life, I have been jonesing to have a shop that I could make stuff in that people would buy so I could keep buying more stuff for the shop. And here we are. I'm telling you, literally, I'm like a pig in mud when it's raining. I kid you not.
You like it?
Absolutely.
I like to take a smile when they say, oh, well, that's
Yeah, some of these just, and the way that, and
Marcia's
I'm a color guy. I love tie dye. I love colors. I love, anything just not out of the ordinary or something that is out of the ordinary. And the way these blanks come out, I'm just like blown away, especially that one we just did, that Majesty Magic. We were patient. We waited the time. We let the temp come up. We mixed it in there, and it is just going to be bonkers.
Marcia's still waiting for the mermaid pen.
Which one's the mermaid?
I'm not sure.
Oh, is
Isn't-
that the one they're doing for
isn't that
mermaid
part of
action, whatever?
Isn't that the one that Carrie did the secret?
Yeah, I think what we're waiting for right now is we're waiting for
Approval, aren't you?
Cocoon to get their machine fixed. They got a 3D printer that doesn't want to play well, and they need a piece. Yeah, the nice thing about the 3D printer they're using is it's a resin 3D printer. It's not your typical plastic filament. So this resin sticks to it really well because it's resin sticking to resin. Yeah, so they're just waiting for some part to come in, and then they can do more of the 3D part, and then they can pour the resin in.
Tim,
Yes.
the Easter pen, it goes really well too, yes?
I think it's fabulous.
3 colors with the look of scales on it. So yeah, that's the one that you turned the secret
Yeah, that was a secret project.
project for Carrie.
2 days ago, that was gonna be the last pen that I bought for a little while, at least for a month.
Yeah,
Nobody believed that.
we're all sucker for a good pen, I'll tell you.
Tim will make you eat your words when he turns these pens.
He already has.
See, told you.
Eat it. Eat it now. Take that food.
Already did.
Oh, he eats amazing.
Oh, good. A lot of protein there.
Yes, yes, it's healthy for him.
Absolutely.
No, he eats good because he's faster. He can kill it.
That's it.
In our room, she lives, not in my apartment, outside it.
Amen. Amen.
Who's a kid in the
Hallelujah.
candy store, Connie? Certainly not Tim.
What's that?
Probably Tim.
What'd I do?
Connie Griffith says a kid in the candy store.
Yes, that is me. That is me.
And I was being sarcastic when I said, oh no, certainly not Tim.
Of course you were. And there's the lighter beige for Catherine. Yeah.
Yeah, Marsha Hargis says, like I said, Tim and Carrie have my credit card.
And we appreciate that attitude. Actually, I need a little bit more beige. I think I made it too light. No, it needs a little bit more to get like you had it last night. Needs a little bit more. You had it perfect last night, Catherine. I understand.
I'll give you 1 minute. I'll give you 1 minute to say goodbye to everybody.
Big Dad here. Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Tammy.
All right, that's perfect right there. That looks like weak chocolate milk. That's what that looks like.
Poor woman.
Yeah. Yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo.
All the pens we do together with the color first, they come out really well.
They do.
Oh
They
no,
do.
Lenore's already in the bedroom. I'm not going anywhere. That was just Tammy that was leaving.
I don't like your pen too today.
But I will tell her you said that.
I think that was a question.
I didn't hear it.
Oh,
Have you had much luck finding some new trade mold yet, Tim?
what kind of tray molds?
You know, the ones that, fall apart?
Oh, you mean the ones for the dragons and stuff?
No, the trinket tray molds.
Oh, the trinket tray. Nope, I've just got those two. And you know what I'm getting ready to do? I just bought this little box right here. This is a box of rubber that you can make your own molds from. So I'm going to take a perfect one. I'm actually fashioning it. I'll show you what I did in a second here. Let me keep going with this stuff here.
Yeah, get
But
the pour done first.
Yeah, I went and took mine or one, and I made it a clear mold. I think it's right over here, and I'm working on it right now. See, I'm doing all kind of secret skunk work projects that you guys don't see. But this one here, I have eased the edges along here so they're not sharp, and I'm probably going to leave this bump in here because it's super popular. Not sure why, but it is. Or I'll sand it down and smooth it anyway. But I got to buff this up. Then I'm going to pour a mold around this so I've got my own, and I'll just do duplicate from this master right here.
There you go.
So,
Now, is that bump like raised?
that bump is raised.
Because my bump is sunken in,
What bump?
on the tray that I have.
That we gave to you?
Yeah,
No, it should be flat or raised.
no, it's not. I have a bump that drops down.
I didn't send any of those out. That's weird.
Well, I got one.
You had one that was like that because remember that's when it was suggested to put the feet on it so that the bump wouldn't rock.
Well, that was the bottom, but this is the top. This is the top here.
Yeah, no, this one I have a bump on the inside going the other way.
And you got that from us?
Yeah.
I've only had bumps going up.
Oh, this is one that Terry sent to me.
Weird. I got to check that one out. See what's going on there.
Marcia says Connie's fingers are misbehaving.
I wish there was some way to take a decent picture of it so you could see the bump.
Take it. Yeah. I mean, do you like the bump?
I don't mind it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm holding my pens right now.
Right.
And then once I do get my new pen holder, I'll just use it for my, things like my scissors and my tweezers and stuff like that. So it's not really hurting anything for me.
Yeah, I didn't remember any that were sunken in because I'll show you why they have the bump, and I don't know why the mold is like that, but I'll show you why they do.
Correction, Connie. Fingers are misbehaving. I said Connie's. That was a Speako.
Speako.
Yeah, as opposed to a typo.
A Speako.
Yeah, that's why I corrected it, Marcia.
Let's put this right over here. Let that sit there for a minute.
Uh-huh.
These are getting nice and warm. Oh, yum, yum, yum.
I take it differently, but that's okay. That's just me.
This one is another great pen. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
She liked the tray and the pen, see?
Yes, she did. She loved it.
I saw the video. I watched it. I liked it.
Yep, she's still bragging about it.
Good.
She's when I pointed it out on my whip and chat, she turns around. I put it to the side. She turns around, and grabs it. I'm getting it out of here in case it gets dropped.
Casey gets robbed on your own whip and chat, getting robbed.
Yeah, she says, in case it gets dropped, I'm moving it.
What's that?
Henry's good at robbing it.
Oh no, nope. I stop her at every chance, at every turn. I was giving her a hard time because in her video with the pens, she got almost twice the comments that my whip and chat got last week. I was like, Jesus Christ, it might as well turn this into your channel.
Well, it happens. She kind of had her own channel. Yes, she could.
Yes.
Yeah, it was, Marsha. Is, I should say.
There they are.
My brother almost got his fingers chopped off.
Why?
Because he was being a smart ass. Lenore said something about being careful, and he turned around and faked like he was dropping them.
Oh, no.
Lenore was not happy. She did not think that was funny whatsoever.
There it is, folks. Boom. Looks like beautiful mud.
Chicka boom, don't
Beautiful
you
mud.
love it? Chicka boom, don't you just love it?
Oh, that's wrong. That's in there wrong.
The Trogs. No,
Close enough. Terry and I almost bought a new pressure pot today because I'm like, yeah, I think we need another pot so we can make it. I said, oh, shoot, stop. We can't make them that fast. I can't turn them that fast.
Yeah.
I said, we'll live with one pot for a bit.
Might be a good idea.
I'm telling you.
Kevin's going to have to step up and start learning.
Yeah, we're getting pretty close to that. Hopefully I can get him taught.
I'm sure you'll be able to do just fine. I mean, I'm sure it's not going to be super easy, but
He's so resistant to anything new, anything different, that he just, and if it's not perfect, he blames himself, and it's not perfect.
Yep. I know the deal.
yeah, I don't know about it, but I have heard.
We're trying to do a schedule thing where he can play on electronics for 2 hours, then he has to spend 2 hours off. Well, he's going to irritate me, I swear, that he's 2 hours off, and he's sitting there and stare at.
Okay, I'm going to go silent here. I'm going to turn this last one for Marcia. Going to put the blower on. Can't hear anybody, but here we go. Then after this, we'll finish up the night.
Okie dokie, Uggy Duggy. There you go, Marcia, your last pen. Yeah, I was just going to say, until you order your next round. Who the hell was it yesterday I can't remember who the hell it was yesterday that said they had 400 pens. No, it wasn't Berta. No, it wasn't Berta. I can't remember who it was. But 400 pens. I was like, you got to be kidding me. She said, well, I've been doing this for 10 years or better. Well, she collects more than you do. See, big difference. See, now in my case, I would probably be like her. I'd probably be more depends just to collect them. You know. Yeah. Go back. I'm gonna go back to work just so I can buy more pens. Yeah, and you can hang them all over your refrigerator. Uh huh. Uh,
Marcia, you could always have them returned here if the blank allows. We could take the ones you super like and just turn them back down to where you want to use them. Unless you're selling them to buy more, so it's up to you.
That's all right. We all say time when we mean Tim. Marcia, I do it constantly. Thank you.
This is going to be a really good gumball one because I want to get into that big blurb that goes through there. It starts right here, but it's in the center all the way around. I have clear on the high parts and that green in the low parts. That'll look awesome. And yes, it's in the middle. Let's see, I got to make other marks. Let's do a 3/4. That ain't right. Quarters and 3/4. Okay, there we go.
He'll probably see it before I get a chance to tell him about it, Marcia. So hmm gotta love these Jello pudding packs. Chocolate vanilla. Mm-mm. Yuck. Oh, yuck. No, thank you. You can keep them both. Now, if I wish I could find, they had them once, but I have not been able to find the single serving cups of pistachio pudding for quite some time. Pistachio is my favorite. Yep, mine too. I was just gonna say. Which is similar. Yuck what? Yuck as in tapioca and rice puddings. That's what yuck. Now, chocolate chip ice cream and pistachio ice cream. There you go. Yep.
All right. Down into the green. Blowers off. I can hear now.
Yay, you can hear. All right, everybody, stop talking about him.
That's right. Unless you're sending me.
I tried to defend you, Tim, but they were ganging up on you.
I appreciate the effort, Lee, but sometimes it's just impossible.
Yeah.
So what kind of a pudding thing are you?
What kind of a what?
Pudding fan.
What kind of what?
Pudding.
Oh, pudding. Dang, it's been a long time since I've really enjoyed some good pudding, but if somebody is making a pot of actual pudding and not, and by the way, I don't mind the stuff from Jell-O that's in the cups and all that kind of stuff. It's just not real pudding. It's going to be a French vanilla. And I'm telling you that real pudding, I'm talking real warm pudding with sliced fresh strawberries. You're living like a king.
Yep. Butterscotch is good, Marsha. You're right.
Butterscotch is awesome. It's rich.
Scutterbotch.
Yep, that's good too. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you.
Yep. We'll take it.
I will take it.
We'll distribute it fairly amongst ourselves.
Does that include rice and tapioca too?
Well, now tapioca, is that technically a pudding? Yeah, but it's chunky.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly why I don't
Which I
like.
like, which I like texture-wise, but I never thought it was an actual pudding that you're. But you know, it may be. You know what tapioca is? It's starch balls from the root of the manioc plant. I don't know how they figured to do that, but it's delicious. And yeah, if you're going for texture, then I got to go with tapioca.
See, that's the one reason I don't like it is because of the texture. I can't even get to the flavor because I don't like the texture.
Gotcha. Yeah, I love that texture. Yep, I understand. But you know what I will eat vegetable wise right out of the can?
What's that?
Sweet peas.
Oh,
And I'm talking baby LeSueur super sweet peas right out of the can. Don't
No,
even
thank you.
cook them. Absolutely phenomenal. They're like candy.
I hate peas of any kind.
Oh, just love them. Now, I'm not a big fan of the giant navy peas, where they got the frozen block and they rehydrate them and they call them peas or green beans. That's not what I'm talking. I'm talking about fresh. Yeah.
Well, any frozen vegetable is not wonderful anyway.
Why not? Oh, that could be. Lee, why are frozen vegetables not any good?
It's not that they're not any good. I just don't prefer them. I'd rather have, if you're gonna give me vegetables, give me something fresh, not something out of the
Well, they are
freezer
fresh.
aspect.
They're flash frozen at
I
the
know.
peak of freshness.
I used to work in a food processing plant.
Yeah, my dad used to work on the ammonia plants out there in Oregon that used to flash freeze a bunch of those. And I thought, wow. Not really. He's pretty much, if it ain't nailed down, he'll eat it. Yeah. In fact, what's funny is if I ever bring beefaroni or SpaghettiOs with meatballs, he doesn't even cook them. He just eats them right out of the can. Yep. They're good. They're good. Yep. I like them hot on buttered bread. Now, on buttered bread, my dad taught me to eat B&M baked beans on buttered toast. Oh, man, that's good stuff. Boston baked beans are good, as long as they're not those candy ones.
Yeah. See, I like candy ones too. So
yeah, not me.
But the regular Boston baked beans, oh yeah, those are good.
Let me restate. Yeah, Boston baked beans to me are like candy corn. You can't wait to have about 4 or 5, and then you're done forever, at least till next season.
Now you see.
Yeah, well, they're crunchy for sure.
The best is Boston
because
baked
they're
beans,
really peanuts.
Boston baked beans with not cornbread, but with brown bread and a hot dog.
Oh, you're talking about actual baked beans. I was talking about the candy ones.
No, I'm not talking about the candy ones.
Oh,
I'm talking about the actual baked beans.
got it,
You
man.
heat up you heat up that brown bread just enough, and then you put a slab of butter on it.
God, it's so good.
Oh,
And you know what? I cannot get it down here.
Got to make it.
Yeah, either that or, and when my sister was living in Maine, I would have her ship them down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
up in
Carrie,
Massachusetts, brown bread is like you get it anywhere.
everywhere. Yeah. Carrie is a massive seafood eater.
And something else I candy down here, big kidney.
Oh, you can buy kidney beans, soak them, book them yourself, right?
You know, we used to make, my mom would make chili, big kidney,
Yep.
and I can't get them here.
I'm not sure I understand what baked kidney beans are. What do you get in the can? Just regular kidney beans? Oh, gotcha. Don't know that I've had them. Plenty of kidney beans, but not baked kidney beans that I'm aware of. This one's going to pop, man. I'm telling you, this was the right cut because I can see the clear stuff on top of the humps and all the green down at the bottom of the humps. It's going to be good. I don't know what brown bread is. I'm not sure. If you put a piece of brown bread in my mouth, I would recognize it. Yeah, I know, and I can't remember what it tastes like. Well, I like molasses. Might be good, but I don't know that I've ever actually had it and would recognize it. And I didn't
Brown
grow up.
bread is a bread made of significant amounts of whole grain flours, usually wheat, sometimes with corn and or rye flours. Brown breads
Right.
often get their characteristic dark color from ingredients such as molasses or coffee.
Right. Woo! Yes,
You go to Germany, yes?
I do.
Germany has beautiful brown bread.
I have seen it, but I don't think it's the same as Boston brown bread.
What do you want? Just forget the Boston.
B&M.
Screw
B&M
the
brown bread.
Boston. Screw the Boston. Hang on, Catherine. Can't hear you. I'll be right back as soon as I'm done buffing here. Sorry. I apologize. But you're right. I know you can hear me. Germany, they are some bread fiends there. I'm telling you. Oh, my goodness. I'm sure most of Europe is probably the same way. But when I was in Germany, oh, my goodness. Couldn't believe the selection of bread they had.
It's a little bit
And
more
the
dense,
closest
Connie.
collection of bread like that I saw in the United States, besides your typical delicatessen in New York, which has a little bit, is the HEB Marketplace down in Texas. Incredible bread section. Probably run by a bunch of Germans.
Yeah, it's more dense, Connie. And it is like they said, it's in a can. You B&M brown bread, and it's just good stuff. Good stuff.
There you go, Marcia. There's number 4 for you today. We'll get Bill to take care of the other one.
Why am I not seeing it? Why wasn't I seeing you buffing?
I don't know. Do I need to I need to refresh that one probably.
Yeah, because it's there's nothing there.
Oh, did I unplug that one? Oh, I unplugged that one to go to the mixing bench. Hody doody do. Hang on, everybody. We're coming back. I actually have a lot of cameras, but for some reason, OBS is only letting me use 2 of them. It didn't do that before, but it's doing that now. And I don't get it. There we go. I guess we could call this a true cheery O's pen because there's lots of O's in here. And it's a very cheery color. Can you see that now?
Chitty-o, chitty-o. Yep. Chitty-o, chitty-o.
Pink and blue.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So these are the 5 that we did for Marcia between yesterday and today. This is the oddest turning I've ever done because I literally did nothing. I put some ends on it and buffed it up, and it is just striking.
Certainly is the easiest you've ever done.
No question about it. No question. And then for her 6th one, I'll get a hold of Bill and arrange with him. And if Marcia's still listening, then if he doesn't have another one of those, Marcia, he will get a hold of you to figure out which one he wants to replace that with. You're definitely owed another blank for sure. And he is a great guy, so he'll take care of you. Not even worried about that. All right, everybody. This was it's midnight. Crap. 1 o'clock in the morning for you guys on the east.
Yep. 1 o'clock in the morning for me.
Yeah, get some sleep, Lee.
I'm gonna try.
Kat and Cindy and Lee and Catherine and Marion and Pauline. Oh, I didn't know Pauline was here. Good to see you, Pauline.
I've been talking to you
She's
all
been
night.
talking to you all
I
night.
thought that was Kat. Crap. I'm no good at this without faces. Hello, Pauline. Good to hear from you. Let me
Good
close out
gravy.
the YouTube thing here. I'm still be on Discord for a second. And over in YouTube, still 17 people in there. Thank you very much for being here. Let's see. We got Marcia over there. Marion's over there too. Melanie, good to see you. And she'd been here for a while, but I didn't see that. Marcia, Alyssa was still over there. Connie, BMBD squared was over there. Emma Handy was there. We got that squared away, I think, which is great. Candace was over. Didn't hear Candace much. Good to see you, Candace, if you're still around. And Jonna, our winner from earlier in the day, the winner of her very first Easter in the pen. Very exciting. Sarah Ann Creations. Denise probably still hanging out in there. Sherry, and I think that is all the different names. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. We'll see you again soon, and look forward to hanging out with you. You guys have a great evening.
Have a good one, Jim.
See you
I am
later.
going to